goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. And the Trojans headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Wisconsin's offense will go to work first. And we get our first look at Colton Joseph. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. The give, and he's looking for room behind the left tackle. Breaks into the open. They got him free for a big gain to the 43. They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Joseph finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Got his man. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. The Trojans offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He has become a key piece of this offense.
Well, it's a program time and time again, whether it's Heisman trophies, All-Americans, first-round draft picks, that always seem to have really good running backs. And how nice is it, David, as an offense, year in, year out? You know, there's somebody you can turn around, hand the football off to, and you can get explosive plays. And I think it's no different with this offense this year based on who they've got in the backfield.
Well, and it's just kind of crazy thinking about the list of guys and how they've developed them so well over the years. And it just adds on each other. When you start walking through their facility, it's like, holy cow, he played here, and him, and him, and him. And so just having that guy at that spot, it settles everything down in an offense. And it also makes you have some swag, too, because we got a dude at the running back spot that will make plays.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Picks up the 1st down. At the 45, on his way. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. He's got it on the run. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, USC. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Running there. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. They'll send the tight end in motion. They go play action with Joseph. Unloads to the right. Pulls it in. It's Rigby. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. New set of downs after the completion. Throwing Joseph. Oh, they're after him. Got his man on the outside. Turning it on. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. It's complete to the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Again, it's Joseph. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. That's caught. It's Kearney. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Now on third down for this offense. Joseph. And they can't make the connection on third down. And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Shoots through that hole and picks up 5. He's out to the 11.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Finds his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in third and short, third and medium, third and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. Finds his back in the middle. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Fires to the tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Now on the counter. Past the 45. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the air on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Got a man, it's Bowman. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Trojans come to the ball. To pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Throwing right. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Mayaba. Lets it fly. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Makes the grab. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1.
I love the aggressive nature there by the offensive play caller, too. He's not just playing it safe, get a few yards, center the ball, help our field goal kicker out. He's trying to move the sticks through the passing attack. Quarterback makes a nice throw, and now it's first and goal.
Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. They are in serious need of putting together a scoring drive right here, down 14-0. Going to try to get it himself. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up second and 4. And here comes the offense on second down. Throwing Joseph. Got it. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Gets it to the back. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. That last completion got him 9. They'll need one more here on third down. They'll try to run for it. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. The Badgers line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll field this one in tight quarters. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Dropping back, it's Mayaba. Makes the grab. It's Bowman. At the 35, he's open. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. And the Trojans come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number 1 on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Joseph. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Good timing on the quick out.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Jordan. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Trojans lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still 2nd down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. He'll take the deep shot. Got him down the field. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. The Badgers want to talk things over, and they use their 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Badgers now use their 3rd timeout. They can't stop the clock again. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even up. He's going for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Trojans. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Throwing Joseph. Got it in the middle, it's Kearney. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Makes the grab, it's Kearney. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Badgers heading quickly to the line.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Here's the pressure. Got a man in the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Not the most productive half of this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
Joseph. Gonna take a shot. He's got it way down the field. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Trying to get rid of it. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Touchdown, Wisconsin! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the 2nd quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the 2nd half.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Snagged in the middle, it's Bowman. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. He turns that loose down the right side. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the 1st half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We start with UCF taking on the number 10 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Cougars on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now, a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Big Ten. Now back to your game inside Camp Randall Stadium. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half.
And the Badgers will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We check in with Holly Rowe.
The Trojans head coach told me at the half they are going to continue to feed their running back. As you know, there are a lot of high expectations on him to start this game, and he has performed a terrific 1st half. They are going to get the ball here, and let's see if they continue to go to this running back. He has been a difference maker so far. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The run inside. It's Jordan. Got it up for the first. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense in a split backfield. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here. Powers through the defender. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Listen to this place. Oh, man, they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Caught by Coleman. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Joseph. On the run, fires downfield. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. The Badgers will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Let's go down to the sideline, Holly.
Hey guys, checking in from the USC sideline. There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating.
Oh, he's got some space. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys?
Got a little grass. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Trojans! And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Here comes Wisconsin's offense to get this drive underway. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. They'll run it from the gun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Joseph from the gun on third down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Gets it out to the 21, and that's not enough to move the chains. It'll be fourth down. And the Badgers will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They stop him immediately, flying down the field. We'll get to him before he can even get started. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Right back to him on the ground. Finding some room. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Looking for the score. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down.
And as a defense, you just went, whoo, he just dodged a bullet. Not great coverage, an opportunity for them to get a touchdown, and it goes right through his hands. Little bit of lack of concentration, and that cost him 6 points.
They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Trojans will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Trying play action. Moving out of the pocket. He wants it all. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Defense is about being great in the great situations on the 3rd downs. Goal line situations like this, when you need to get a few stops, putting a few stops together, even though you gave up a long drive to get down there.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. Fielded in the end zone. It's Kearney. And the returner will be brought down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Throwing Joseph. Catch in the middle, it's Rigby. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. A 1st down for the offense. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Breaks loose. Get all you can, then get down with the slide. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun on 3rd down, Joseph. Trying to get behind the defense. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Under fire. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on fourth down.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did. And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position.
Snags it, there's running room. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Miller with the ball. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Offense changing the play. From the red zone, it's Miller. Rams him with the stiff arm. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved the touchdown at least for now. And the Trojans have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Southern Cal! They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. The sure hands, it's Rigby. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Badgers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That false start might prove to be really costly as now they come to the line with a 2nd and 6. Joseph. Here comes the heat. He's on the move. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40.
Here we go. Ready.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They kick it away on fourth down. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Makes a move. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Nah, just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
They'll ride the hot hand. Here's a little room there. Got enough for the first. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Badgers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.